Hello there, everybody. Welcome. This is a solo Scotty-O episode of Always Off Brand. We try to simplify, have some fun, do all that stuff with retail, e-commerce, yada, yada. I just had to get on here real quick like a bunny, real short episode today. Not anything extravagant, but I got some Amazon tips, okay? Top choices. I got Amazon top picks that if you're not doing these things, if you haven't investigated, checked it out, researched these little juicy nuggets I'm about to give you, okay, you're going to have to go there now, okay? As we set up now, I'm recording on May 29th, all kinds of Prime Day stuff going on. As I'm recording this is out, they haven't officially, but my bet, okay, here's my bet. It's going to be the week of the 14th. I'm guessing 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th of July is when they're going to do Prime Day. I don't know that for sure, but I got money down that's going to be. Now, I could be wrong. Anyway, here's what if you're not checking this out, there's a couple things I love that is just some change in the last few months I have been meaning to get on here and talk about. Number one is price discount. If you're on the seller side, okay, this is Amazon Seller Central, by the way, okay? Vendor Central, you can, when you do a promotion, you can measure the funding of that. That's been around. On Seller Central, we had coupons, which we already knew. We could see a little bit how much I spent and then what I got, the sales in it. Then we went away from that. Then Strike Through was a nightmare. When Strike Through came on, it's great. It worked really well, except it was really, you had to do a lot of stuff, a lot of downloading, shifting, pivot tables. You got to do a lot of stuff to get to the fact of I sold X amount of units. I funded 15%, 20%, whatever it was. Here's what my total funding was. And here were the sales or the incremental sales off that funding. Okay. That was brutal. Now with their new thing called price discounts. Okay. And if you go into Amazon, I don't really want to go into and show any of our clients here, but if you go into the full menu, and it depends on your view, and if you have a permissions or whatever, there's a lot of things. But if you go in there, a lot of times it's under advertising, and you scroll down the little menu, and it's price discounts. Okay. Huge advocate of the Prime exclusive discounts, which are now open on Seller Central. You can use those to do a Prime Day. If you're going to go, we've done Prime Day shows. I'm either you go all in or you do nothing. Okay. If you're going to do something and you're going to go all in over 20%, honestly, 20, 25, even 30%, now you do a Prime exclusive discount, which gives you the little red badge thing. You have to be lower than the previous sale price of the trailing 30 days. So be careful about that. I'm telling all our customers now, hey, stop any promo you got July 10th, because I think that's going to give you a big enough window where your Prime exclusive discount. Okay. A lot going on there. Why I like Prime discounts is because now I can see exactly what my spend was. All my funding, if I'm 15 off, 10 off, 20 off, whatever it is, it'll show me exactly what the cost was, and it'll show me how many orders and what my sales were on that. And the reason that's important is because I still use, again, I'm going to shout out Phil Adabempe. I'm going to shout out Alex Gilitani. I'm going to shout out Misha Zapata, because Phil, okay, Alex, and Misha, they created it. I kind of was involvement. I'm still using it today. We used to call it the PAM for Phil, Alex, and Misha. Is a spreadsheet that basically shows our sales, revenue, our percentage of spend to sales. It has everything in there. And it actually says, I guide this whether it's an account that's doing $500,000 in ad spend or $10,000 or $1,000. Doesn't matter. The same metrics apply. But what I can do now, which I think is not a lot of people do this, is I can put the discount. If I'm doing a promotion, that's a cost. So if I've done my total sales for the month, let's say $20,000, okay, or $100,000 in sales, what did it cost me to get that sale? And if you're looking at return on ad spend, oh, well, I have a $3.50 return on ad spends, or whatever the equivalent ACOS is. Okay, first two things. Number one, that's not your net ROAS. because you got to put in other costs. And number two, if you're doing a promotion and you funded a discount during that same period, that's really not your total return on ad spend, because you're not factoring in what it costs you to do the promotion. So what I love about prime discounts, now we can easily take that number and I can put that number in there, and that actually will kind of attribute to my total cost, what my full marketing spend was, my advertising and my promotion, what it cost me to get those sales. And then my profitability metrics, my return on ad spend, number one. Number two, the biggest one I love is the total return on ad spend, which is the T-row, baby. That's your dollar amount that takes your organic and your paid advertising, puts them together. That's the true number. You can drill back into my cost per acquisition, your margin, all of those things. Okay, that's number one, is price discount. So go check out price discount. If you're going to do it, you got to do it through there. But I encourage people to factor that in when you're trying to look at the total month. Number two, creator connections. Again, depends on your look on Seller Central. You can do this through same thing on vendor, by the way. This is both seller and vendor. How you find it is a little different. Usually it's under advertising. You have to go to the campaign manager on vendor. Most of them could be different for you. Sorry to keep disclaimers, but you could be different. But you go to, in the console on the far left, where you see all the little icons, brand content, then go down to creator connections. Okay. I'm telling you, kids, this has been a phenom for every one of our clients. We are doing this for everybody because you get to pick the ASIN. You get to set a budget. The budget can be $5,000. You want to set the time frame or the flight of the event for a long period. Set it for 3 months, 6 months. You can do it longer. It doesn't matter. The budget you set, the minimum is $5,000. I know I'm throwing all these numbers at you. I'm going quickly. Just pause, go to your console, find this stuff. Let's treat it like a Loom video, okay? Like a Loom. So go there, set the budget. The minimum is $5,000. Now, don't freak out, because people freak out. I don't have $5,000. $5,000, that is based upon what is actually converted in the click of the creator if it gets you a sale. So you set the commission rate. Set the commission rate at 10%, 15%, 20%, whatever is applicable to you, whichever makes sense to you. And what you pay, that budget is, it's 15% of the total of the retail dollar sales, the ordered product sales, the retail dollars, 15% goes to the creator. That comes out of your $5,000 budget. And what you will find is it's a long burn, number one. It's a trickle, and then you can message. There's a couple different things. A lot of times affiliates who have to apply, by the way, to, if you go to Creator Connections, to Amazon Creator Connections, creators have to submit an application. They have to be approved and into it. Affiliates, same thing. So what you see when you first start this is you'll see a bunch of affiliates, Wirecutter, you name it. They'll come in there. 9 times out of 10, they don't even want the product. Okay. They don't even ask for you to send them a sample of the product. If you start building up actual creators, which most are vetted and most are good, I can't guarantee they're all good. I can't. I don't know. There could be some clowns out there. We don't know. But you go and you can either message them inside the console, and you can provide them and send them a sample of your product, which is a cost. And that's things. But what we're seeing over time, and I learned this, and beauty's been doing this forever, okay? But now other hard goods and other things can do it. And I think it's been tremendous, is we're seeing a 6x return. So if I spent even $300 on commission, I'm getting back a 6x return on that. It's easy money. Why not? Is it going to move the meter? Totally no. But over time, if you see this, you start now. By the end of the year, I'm telling you, do it, because you will see a great return on your spend. Not to mention, you can cross-reference that with some of these creators, and then you can directly contact them through Instagram, through Meta, through different posts, and you can see if they're legit. Then you can develop a relationship, a direct relationship with them, not only the creator connection on Amazon, but then you can get them to go do other things to your D2C or whatever is appropriate for your brand. Okay. So 2 things. That's it. Prime discount. Do it. And I highly recommend the Prime exclusive discount because you want that red badge. There's psychology there. There's all kinds of stuff. It works. Number 2 is creator connections. If you're not doing those 2 things, hit it today. That's all I got today. Real quick one. But everybody make sure if you are doing a promotion, I would end that promotion on June 10th. Okay, that's my other little call out juicy nugget here, because remember, if Prime Day starts the 15th or it starts the week after, I really don't think it's going to start before that, but I could be wrong. We don't know. It's got to be cheaper. The price has to be a bigger discount than 30 days trailing. So just to make it safe, be full price from the 11th of June on until we find out when Prime Day is. Okay? That's your quick Amazon juicy nugget episode. We'll be back with a regular episode next week. Hope you love it. Enjoy us. Subscribe. We're getting YouTube up. The YouTube's going. Excuse me. We appreciate you. Tell a friend if you like it. All right. Summer and Haley back next time. Bye-bye.
Hey there, this is Haley from Quickfire, and they want me to read this so you know what this podcast is part of and how to find out more if you want. Always Off Brand is a production of Quickfire LLC and a part of the Learn and Laugh series on the Quickfire Podcast Network. For more information, go to quickfirenow.com. Have a good one, and thanks for listening.